June 9th, 2023. I'm here with
Marcelina Diaz.
And what are we doing here today about your sister, right? Your missing sister.
Yeah.
How long has she been missing for?
8 months.
And what's her name?
Vicky Diaz.
What do you want to say about your sister and how long she's been missing and everything you want to say to everybody?
I want her to come home. I want the person or people that are either keeping her or know anything about it, where she's been or what she's doing, just to let us know, because she needs to come home.
When's the last time you heard from her and where do you think she went?
She told her roommate that she was going to Seattle with a friend to sell a motorcycle, and then I know that she stopped at the apartments on 126 and Start to see a friend or whatever, and then that's the last that anybody talked to her.
This was 8 months ago?
It's 8 months ago.
So nothing on social media has popped up of her, or nothing?
Not anything. Not a whisper, not anything.
Is this normal for her?
No, it's not.
You think she would ever, like, not... Is this the longest you've ever not talked to her?
This is the longest.
If you would think where she could be, or right now, you think the last thing you think is just Seattle? Or you think she could be back in Portland, or what do you think?
Honestly, I don't think good thoughts. I don't know.
Did she ever have confrontation with any boyfriend she had or anything? Or do you know anybody that she was leaving with at the time?
I've been told a couple of different people. It's not like a for sure person. Anytime I'm told something different from another person. And I don't know if these people are trying to, like, cover for the other person or what, but I know somebody knows something and they just need to come forward and help me.
Okay, a lot of people are questioning this. So, did your sister frequent what area did your sister frequent?
Mainly on like 122nd between like Stark and Powell, or she was renting a room in Gresham at the time, and she had just broken up with a boyfriend, and she was kind of in between places. She'd go from Gresham to 126, 122nd area. She hung out a lot at the Hazel Heights apartments on 126 and Start.
And how old is she?
Her birthday was on May 19th. She just turned 24.
Really? She's a Taurus.
Yeah, she is.
So, describe how she looks the last time you seen her and how you think she might look now.
Shit. I don't like that question.
Well, how did you remember when you seen her? She had brown hair. Is it pretty much how the picture you showed me?
Yeah, but she likes to dye her hair.
Yeah,
so
I was gonna know. Do you think she did anything extravagant, dye her hair or new piercings, you think?
She could've. She's always getting new tattoos. She has a tattoo above her eyebrow, on her arms. Yeah, she's covered tattoos on her chest.
So she has face tats?
Yeah, she has one right here.
What's that say?
It's roses. There's some roses above her eyebrow and going down her face a little bit. And then on her chest, she has a blue rose and a T. Right here, she has the middle finger, a hand flipping you off or whatever. And yeah, she has like a bird cage on her other arm. And her, my mom, and me, we all have the same tattoo.
You guys all three have this same tattoo?
Yeah.
Okay. On the left forearm?
Yeah.
What's that stand for?
Our dad's suicide. That's the day he passed away. And he had the stick man on him. And so we all got the stick man and the date that he died.
Sorry about that. How long ago was this?
In 2010.
2010?
Yeah.
So are you guys all from Portland, Oregon?
Yeah, we are.
All born and raised in Portland?
Yeah.
So are your parents still alive?
Our dad isn't.
I'm sorry about that. Your mom is still alive though, right?
Our mom's still alive. We were raised by our grandma, so our mom was like in and out of our lives. Yeah.
So, when your sister was missing, did you report it? How long did you wait until you reported it? Who reported it first?
I did, and then my grandma, and then one of her roommates did. It was probably 3 months after we had to talk to her.
3 months. So how long before she went missing, what was the longest you ever not talked to her before that?
A week and a half, 2 weeks tops.
So this is the longest ever.
Yeah, we're 18 months apart, dude. This is the longest we've ever been apart, like our whole lives.
If she's out there listening right now, which I hope she is, do you think it's possible that she might just not want to be found, or do you think like definitely something's happening of what's going on with the other 6 girls in the neighborhood, and do you think that's linked to that?
I think there's definitely a very big possibility that it's linked to that, just because she hung around the same kind of crowd and she was doing some similar things that those females were doing, and if she, I don't know, I know that if she could come home, she would come home.
Do you think that she knew any of those other girls that's on the flyer that I showed you, that you, when I ran into you on the bike trail?
Honestly, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
There might be a possibility, but I'm pretty sure I don't think she did.
Okay. Yeah, it just amazes me. It's like, so you have you ever talked to the police about this?
Yeah, I have, actually. Like I said, I made a report as well, and they recently called me yesterday, and they said, like, it was a follow-up call or whatever, and they just were asking me questions about if I've heard anything, if there's any changes, and they said that they're going to do a little bit more digging or whatever. But when I first initially called them to make the report, they looked her up and they saw that she had a warrant, and that never helps. And they immediately thought that she was just a drug addict on a bender, and that when she wants to come home, she'll come home. And I think that if they would have took me seriously and took my sister seriously, they could have done a lot more than what they, have done, and maybe the outcome would have been different, and maybe she'd be home right now.
So no detectives have followed up with you in how long?
The phone call I received yesterday was the first phone call since I made the report.
Really? And why do you think they made that phone call to you just now?
Because of the other girls being murdered, probably because they got scared. Because if something does come up about my sister, and they'd be at fault in a sense, you know what I mean?
Did you ask them why it took them so long to get back to you when they called you yesterday? Or did you ask them why are you calling now? None of that. How long did they talk to you for?
For about 5 minutes. Honestly, I was in shock that they called me. He left me his number. He told me to call back if I find any information.
So he's a detective?
I don't believe so. I think he's just an officer reporting on the case or whatever.
Okay, that was just giving you a call back.
Yeah.
So is there official? So it's all official now.
Yeah.
It's
been official. It's been
okay.
Official.
So it's a full investigation on where she is, and they have no cell phone has been tracked or anything. Are they tracked?
She didn't have a phone.
She didn't have a phone. All right. Well, do you want to say anything to your sister? Because I believe she still could be out here alive, and maybe anything's possible, because there's people out here that I've met, and I've done thousands of interviews, over 1,000 interviews, and a lot of people, some of them just like I've met people, they've left their kids and they've left everybody, and just like, I just needed time away for two months or 2 years. But that's why I'm doing this right here, because I believe you, and I believe she would have called you if she had the chance to. You said you were close to your sister, and I want her to call you if she can. And please call your sister if you can. And if anyone's seen her sister, please contact 911. Okay? And has the FBI or anybody called you or anything? Nobody? Just the cop?
Yeah, she recently, she was on the news. Finally, we got her on the news. And
I believe that was the day after.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
It was the day after I filmed you, right?
The day after, dude. And then that's the same day that the cop called me.
After we did the video, huh?
Yes.
Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing, dude.
Makes me wonder if they're watching me, because
of course they're watching you.
That's wild to me, because I haven't seen nothing about it except for Deets from the Streets put it on her channel the day that me and you met.
Yeah.
And I think she did it a little earlier than when we met.
Yeah.
So I think she was a couple hours ahead of me.
Yeah.
And then I ran into you on my live, which was even wilder.
Crazy.
And I'm glad we got to do this story, because You know, I want to catch this dude. If anybody has any information on your sister, and what's her name again?
Vicky Diaz.
I want you guys.
Don't be scared. Just call. You know,
you have any information on Vicky Diaz? I'm gonna leave on this, on the start of this video. I'm gonna have her picture up. So when the video starts, it'll be her sister. So if you recognize her or you have any information on her sister, contact the police or contact Velly Ray on my channel, and I'll tell the sister everything that you guys, you know, can find out. If you guys don't want the police to have your information, I'll deliver it directly to the sister. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.